Hello everybody and welcome back to X4, where again this is probably going to be a bit of a short episode. These are almost more status updates than anything else. But we have finished constructing our various modules in our headquarters station here. So we currently have 2 microchip production modules over here, and we've also put in a T-Pier over here, which is fantastic. So let's just hop into the logical overview over here real quick. And we can see here that we currently have some silicon. We are making silicon wafers, and we're going to run out of those in 2 hours. This number keeps going up, so we're good on silicon for now. We may want to expand our silicon wafer production, but for right now it seems to be good. Over here, we have our silicon wafers, and of course we have both of our microchip productions working over here. Now, interestingly, 480, 948 instead of 960. So I guess there must be some efficiency loss here. I'm not entirely sure where that's coming from, but we do have quite a few microchips being produced at this point. So that is fantastic, and we are automatically selling any microchips that we get for the maximum amount possible. We're also exporting them to places where it's actually being sold. So as you can see, we currently have 505,000 credits. We don't have very much for credits right now, but we can actually, I meant to do, not plan build, I meant to manage the funds here. So let's just manage funds real quick. We can pull another decent chunk out of here, and we can pull 66 credits out of the station construction apparently as well. So we've got 1.1 million apparently. Words are very, very difficult. We've got 1.1 million credits here, and we're making a decent amount currently passively, but I kind of want to get some slightly more active income. Now, at some point, I don't know exactly when this is, but at some point, our freighter got blown up. I don't know where it was. I don't know what happened. I was not paying attention at the time. So it's gone. Goodbye. We could get another one, but I kind of don't want to. I feel like we're doing pretty well over here, realistically. We've only got 79 microchips here right now, 4,000 energy cells. I think we're doing well there. I wouldn't mind getting us another station somewhere, but I think we would need to figure out what different product we wanted to make at that first, and I'd need to figure out how to build a station from scratch. So that is something that I will do in the future. For right now, I do want to get up and go see what we can afford as far as station modules go. I do want to increase our collection of station modules, because we are going to need a bunch of them. But at this price point, I doubt there's too much that we can really get. So we're going to head over here and take a quick look.
It's good to see you, friend.
Yeah, it's good to see you too. We will check here. So, I mean, we could work on some dock areas. Antimatter cell production. That might be useful. What type of storage does that take, and inputs? We'd have to figure that out. I think we'll grab this for right now. So that should be fine, and we'll just take a look at this once we get back to our ship. Head back to the Elite Vanguard. Oh, hi. Goodbye. I don't know where you went. Wait. Are you the same person? No, you're not. You're different. Okay, I don't know where that person went, but that was weird.
Elite Vanguard.
Okay, so we'll hop into the map here, and I want to plan build over here, because I want to look at antimatter cell production in this here. So, this manufactures 110 antimatter cells. It requires 100 energy cells and 320 hydrogen. Fascinating. So, in order to start production of antimatter cells, we would definitely need a gas mining vessel. Do we know, like, what is the actual gas production over here? We don't know. So I actually don't know how to produce gas. I mean, we can probably just automatically put it in, but it's clearly not from asteroid fields. That, I think, is pretty obvious. So if we were to construct this, I would probably want to put the antimatter cells over here if we could, or up here might be a bad idea.
Have you actually flown a real ship before?
Actually, I think this would be fine. We could put it here, and then potentially, I would love to have it rotate like this direction. And then, in theory, whoa. That got exciting.
Get off my radar.
That got very exciting, actually. I mean, this might be better off to have down below. But there isn't an attachment point down there. There's one over here, though. Alternately, we could start building a new branch. So essentially that would mean that we would need to be taking a base out this direction and just come like this way. I mean, this is not super efficient, but this is just hypothetical. And then we would put like an antimatter cell production facility over here. This one would be deleted. We would not need that. So it would be something kind of like this. Hypothetically. Now we can always move these around later. It'll cost us some money to do so, but I'm not too concerned about that really. But we would definitely need hydrogen to make this happen. I'm going to confirm these module changes for right now, but we're not going to put any effort whatsoever into actually building that in terms of financials, because I would rather purchase a ship here, and I want a medium-sized vessel, a gas Vanguard here. Now, this is liquid storage. Do we have any liquid storage in our station? I don't think we do. I think we have solid and container storage. Let's see here. I think if we go in here, we can see. Yeah, container and solid storage. So we would need liquid storage to make this happen. Okay. Well, we can take a look at that. How much is that going to cost us? I doubt we're going to be able to buy the blueprint for liquid storage right now. We might be able to. Well, let's go see. And realistically, these I'm very confused by these people. They're just walking out of the elevator while it's moving and ghosting through the door. Argon Federation representative, were you aware that your station is haunted?
It's good to see you, friend.
Apparently not. Okay, well, let's just take a look here and see what the liquid storage would cost us. Let's see, a large liquid storage. Oh, that's relatively cheap, actually. We could get this.
Good luck out there.
Now, it does bear noting that we're putting a lot of things onto that station, but there are things that we can produce with the microchips that we do need the antimatter cells for. So this is completely fine. I would have to look it up to double check what that was. Does anyone go through? No?
Greetings.
Who just greeted me? It was definitely over here. It wasn't you, was it?
Greetings.
No, it was not you.
Safe journey.
Oh, it was probably one of you, wasn't it?
Greetings.
Yeah, it was you.
Did wish you fortune.
Okay, fair enough. Let's just head back over here. And we'll just go up and in. Excellent. And we don't have much for credits right now. Let's go ahead and manage our funds, and we'll pull a little bit of money out of the station account. There we go. Okay, so we are going to need some level of liquid storage here. So, liquid storage is stored horizontally. That's going to be interesting, but we could store it just over here like this. We can always move these. Yeah, I mean, that would work in theory. If we were to place this over here, could we fit in another antimatter cell container, or another antimatter cell production over here? They would overlap. So we would definitely need to put in a cross module and place this instead right here, which would mean that we would have space for one more liquid storage. Like that. So that would be our antimatter cell production. Now, in terms of our energy cells,
Identifying criminal vessels.
that's nice. This takes 100 energy cells, so I think we're still going to be more than fine on our energy cell status. So I don't think we need to worry about that. Did I just exit that without confirming that? That's going to make me sad if I did. No, I did confirm it. Or, I didn't confirm it. Now it's confirmed. Okay, so how much is that estimated to take for building? Honestly, that's not bad. We can do that right now. But that, I think, is only for the first thing. What is the overall estimate? 1.3 million. That's actually pretty manageable. Okay, so we're going to need a builder. Do we know of one? We do. Hired. Fantastic. So we're going to have to wait for these resources to come in, of course. That'll take some time. And I think... I mean, we are going to have to work on the habitation module at some point, right? I know that we're not going to be able to afford it. It's like 5.5 million for a small habitation module, and on top of that, we're going to have to supply... Okay. This station is super haunted. Sounds good. But as I was saying, we're going to have to supply at least food and maybe some form of life support.
It's good to see you, friend.
But I just wanted to double check the price on this. So let's see here. For a habitation... A small habitat is 11 million credits for the blueprint.
Good luck
That is
out there.
insane. Of course, the other thing we could do is we could steal the blueprints, and that is something that we may want to think about starting to do. I experimented with that a little bit, but now that most of my time is spent just waiting for passive income to come in, we could be spending this time, instead of just docked up, scanning. So one thing I'd like to do is I'd like to get some research here,
This will allow you to gain
and
by scanning
storage
resources
module
once.
hacks would be a good thing to start.
I will need some materials to get started.
Yes. So, now we are going to need to get those materials to the station. And I want to check these funds. It's expecting a fair amount of funds. We will for now accept this estimate. And let's see here. It is looking for these various things. But that's actually not what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to the logical overview if we could. There we go. So we can remove this sell offer. There we go. And then we want to select our trade wares, which would probably be the things that we needed for that research. Which was, of course, Claytronics, refined metals, and teledianium. Dianium? Teledianium, I think, is how I'm going to go with that. So, 500 refined metals, 50 Claytronics. We'll go with that. Okay, so we will logical overview this. Select trade wares. We want... Apparently we can't put in an order for Claytronics. Is it already there? Did the manager get it? It's a possibility, I suppose. Let's check. Actually, yeah. We are already buying some of these. Excellent. So, of course, that is coming out of the station account here. So that's fine. Let's check here. Yep, we've got resources coming in. So this construction will happen automatically. And these antimatter cell productions are going to be used for our final product, which is not just going to be microchips. But for right now, this will do. Excellent. So far so good. I'm not entirely sure which one it is that requires the antimatter cells, but yeah, that'll be a thing. So we'll get this construction finished between episodes, and there'll be no problem with that. And we will also get... Let's see, what was the other thing that I was going to get? Oh, yes. We will also get this research done, and I'm probably just going to keep plowing through the research here, and I'll just... At the beginning of each episode, I'll update where we are in the research. So we should prioritize getting through this, and then once we are through the research, then we can work on further expansion of our trading empire. However, I'm pretty much out of things to do for now, and we need to wait for various things to happen. So I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and we'll come back when those things have happened. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.